Hey guys, Bodie here, BodieDavison.com. Check that out. I just built my own website, so make sure you go and check out all the tips on there. So anyway, today's video, Teespring tutorial again. You guys are eating it up, you guys are loving it. Make sure you like it, make sure you subscribe for all the content that I've got coming out, because I've got a full, well, so far I've taught you everything you need to know, so I'm just going to continue with the videos. So today's video, we're going to go through the top 3 tips on what's going to blow up your Teespring and what you need to be doing. I've had quite a few questions around this, and yeah, let's get into it. Alright guys, tip number 1. So first tip, you need to be creating a lot of shirts. So you need to have, if you have a large amount of shirts out there, the beauty of Teespring, actually let me start it this way. The beauty of Teespring is you can upload so many shirts and it's free. So you don't have a Shopify plan. So you're not paying that $30 a month, or in US dollars to Australian dollars, that's actually $50 a month that we're paying to be on the Shopify plan. So you're not paying that, and you have Teespring's marketplace that they will advertise, and you also can upload as many designs as you want. So you should be going really, really hard with designs. So if you're to check out the store that I've got going at the moment, I don't have that many designs, but I have a bit of an unfair advantage, which I'll get to in one of the other tips. So the thing is, I have well-researched shirts that I know are selling, and they're very similar and modeled to other shirts that I've been selling, as you guys know that have been following along. And so my unfair advantage is knowing the market and doing the research. You should be doing that, and also just uploading so many shirt designs. You should be like going hard with this. So I've had a few questions from people that have messaged me on Facebook and messaged me on Instagram, and they were saying, oh, I've made these shirts, why are they not selling? But then when I go to their store, they've only got like 2 shirts uploaded. So you need to just be flooding the shirts out and then pushing them all through your social media channels. So that brings me to tip number 2. So in tip number 2, you should be absolutely flooding your social media. So my Instagram, which is Pup Club for this brand that I have going on, I should be absolutely flooding it. And I would be if I didn't have an unfair advantage, like I mentioned in tip number 1. And that is, and the whole reason that I'm doing the dog niche, is that I've been blowing up my dog's social media. So Hershey the Choc Lab on Instagram. This is something that I've been building up, and I started to show you guys on YouTube a while ago, but it didn't seem like that many people were interested in the videos, so I stopped posting about it. But now she's up to 11.4, about to click over to 11.5K, and now all of a sudden everyone's very interested in how I've done that. So I can make some updated videos on that. But anyway, my unfair advantage is that I already have a following to push these clothes to. So obviously I'm going to have that advantage. You do not have that advantage, or some of you may with your own niche. So what you need to be doing is have a Facebook page, which I've already shown you guys how to do. Have an Instagram, which I've already shown you how to do, and link them together, which I've also shown you how to do. And you should be posting at least 3 times a day. So you should be posting 2 shirts a day, so 2 different shirt designs, and testing out different hashtags, which we've also been through. And you should be posting just like a lifestyle sort of post as well. So one thing is with posting the t-shirts, don't just post a t-shirt like straight off your website. You should get your design and place it onto a model, or buy some shirts and place them onto real models. But you can use something like placeit.net, and I'll leave a link to that down below. That is a really handy feature where you can have thousands of different stock photos of models, and then you can upload your design, and then it looks like they're wearing your t-shirt. And this is what so many companies do. Before I knew about Placeit, I was like, man, how do they do this? And then placeit.net is how a lot of them do that, is what I've found out. So now I'm using that as well. So yeah, you should, tip number 2 is you should be blowing up your social medias. You should be going hard with that and pushing so many people. You should be doing story posts as well on Instagram. You should be pushing so many people through your free platforms, social media platforms, as you can. But if you want to do paid ads, then obviously you would go down there. But I'm talking about free stuff. So you should be pushing hard with getting traffic through your social media channels. And tip number 3 Tip number 3 is also something that I touched on in the other tips, which is you should be doing your research. As I said, this is something I have covered in the other videos, but you should be doing your research on shirts. Don't just go thinking. This is a classic example of what I've done for many years and then only figured out recently. So I've went to market with quite a few things. You can look way back on this YouTube channel when I built a full clothing company and bought so much inventory and had it all designed, and like I have a video, I'll link it down below actually, the video of like, I think it's called Don't Do What I Did or something like that. I started a full-on clothing company years ago, like 5 years ago, or 3, 4, 5 years ago, because I had a huge following in the fitness niche. And then I just thought it was going to work. I love the name, I love the designs, I thought it was so awesome, and then no one else thought it was awesome. So this is one big thing. You should be researching things that actually are popular in the marketplace. So look back on these other videos on Teespring that I've done where I've shown you how I'm searching up popular designs. An even easier way to do it would be on Facebook and just go through the search bar and look up any sort of teespring.com designs and look for popular posts with like over 1,000 likes on them and heaps of comments, and then target people in that niche with them shirts. So do your own version of that shirt with a similar thing, just model your own version, and then design it, put it up, and then target them same people in that same niche. If it's popular for someone else, it can be popular for you. So yeah, tip number 3 is definitely to do your research. Don't just go thinking like I did years ago that a shirt that I think is cool and a design that I think is cool is going to sell to a market of people that just, yeah, they might not be interested in that design. So just do your research and make sure you're pushing out designs that are very similar to ones that are already selling, all right? So you're not copying people exactly, but you are modeling what works and creating your own version. So there's a big difference there. Don't go straight out copying people. That's how you'll get done for copyright and trademark, etc. Yeah, and I have a video on print on demand, how to know about copyrights and trademarks as well. So check that video out if you like. I'll link that down below as well, actually. So that's my 3 tips. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. If you got it to the end here and you're still watching, please give it a like. If you haven't, please hit subscribe. I really appreciate it. I love this community that I'm building now that I've really been giving back again and really pushing these videos out. I'm really enjoying it. So I'll keep bringing the videos, keep bringing the fire, and you guys keep subscribing, all right? Cheers, guys.